Hi everyone, so in this video, I will discuss to you the advantages and disadvantages of my chosen database system, which is the MySQL and the Microsoft SQL Serve. So first, we'll talk about the advantages of MySQL. Like other relational database system, MySQL database server also has its advantages and disadvantages. So first is reduce total cost of ownership. MySQL, one of the most popular open source database management system that allows you to manage relational database. Since MySQL open source, you can use MySQL free, and if you want, you can tailor its source code according to your requirement. Most of the companies prefer MySQL because they don't have to pay anything for that excellent product. Next is portability. MySQL is cross-platform database server. It can run on different platforms like Linux, Solaris, and Windows. It is good choice for those projects that target multiple platforms, particularly web application. In fact, MySQL is a part of that famous LAMP, Linux Apache MySQL PHP server stack, which is used worldwide for web application development. MySQL support many platforms with different languages like C, C++, PHP, PERL, Java, Python, and many more. Seamless connectivity. There are various secure and seamless connection mechanisms are available in order to connect with MySQL server. These connections include name pipes, TCP or IP sockets, and Unix sockets. Fourth is rapid development and round-the-clock uptime. MySQL comes with assurance of 24/7 uptime and offers a wide range of high-availability solutions, including specialized cluster servers and master-slave replication configurations. MySQL has a very large developer community which releases regular patches and updates for MySQL. Fifth is data security. MySQL is globally recognized the most secure and reliable database management system used in popular web applications including WordPress, Drupal, Joomla, Facebook, and Twitter. Data protected via password, and good thing about this password is that they are stored in encrypted form and cannot break these complex encryption algorithms. So the disadvantage of MySQL is MySQL database has its advantages. MySQL has lower version 5.0 or less, doesn't support role, commit, and store procedure. Next is does not support a very large database size as efficiently. Next is doesn't handle transactions very efficiently, and it is prone to data corruption. Next is doesn't have a good developing and debugging tool compared to other databases. The last one is doesn't support SQL check constraints. So the next one is the advantages and disadvantages of MySQL server. So the advantages of Microsoft SQL Server is enterprise grade management software. Microsoft SQL Server includes professional enterprise level database management software. A few competitors such as MySQL have developed similar software in recent years, but Microsoft SQL Server is easier to use and has more features. Full support for triggers, for instance, are supported in Microsoft's product. MySQL introduced triggers recently, but they are not fully supported. The software offered by Microsoft also offers close integration with the .NET framework, which is not the case with competing products. Next is excellent data recovery support. Corrupt data is always a concern when power loss or improper shutdowns occur. Microsoft SQL Server has a number of features that promote data restoration and recovery. Although individual tables can be backed up or restored, complete database restoration options are available. Through the use of log files, caching, and backups, Microsoft's product allows you to feel confident that disaster recovery options are plentiful. So these are the disadvantages of Microsoft SQL Server. Cost. One of the most disadvantages to using Microsoft SQL Server instead of an alternative relational database management system is that the licensing options are pretty pricey. Although using the software for development or educational purposes is free, any sort of business use incurs a licensing fee. For SQL Server 2008, for instance, SQL Server Standard Edition cost $7,171 per processor. The SQL Server Data Center Edition is $54,990 per processor, according to the Microsoft website. For small businesses and individuals running for-profit websites, this is unaffordable. Competing software such as MySQL is often free for use. In cases where it is not, however, the most expensive MySQL Enterprise package cost is $4,999 per server each year. This is significantly cheaper than even the standard edition Microsoft SQL package. Next is the limited compatibility. Microsoft SQL Server is only designed to run on Windows-based servers. For various reasons, including licensing, cost, and security concerns, developers may option to host their websites on Unix-based machines. They would be unable to use SQL Server in this case. Competing products are frequently able to run on other platforms. Unlike Microsoft SQL Server, MySQL is supported on every major platform, including Windows, Linux, Mac OS X, and other Unix variants. In addition to being unable to run on Windows platforms, there also may be compatibility issues regarding interaction with applications that are running on other platforms. So those are the advantages and disadvantages of my chosen database system, which is the MySQL and Microsoft SQL Server. So thank you for watching and bye.